So let's take a look at Andy Cat's bracket picks. So what do you see right now? He has, in the East, he has the number one seeds. He has out of the East, Virginia. Out of the South, Duke. Out of the West, Tennessee. And out of the West, he has Michigan State. And he says, why? Well, because he said Michigan State was a seed because Michigan State took place of the Michigan of the West. Now Michigan is now the West Michigan. Now it's the South of the region. And there were two seeds. It's deep. Actually, it's deep dive each. Deep. Kentucky is a 2 seed in East, 2 seed in South Michigan, 2 in the Midwest, Kansas, 2 in Kentucky. But in the West, we have 1 Michigan State, 2 Gonzaga, 3 Nevada. That's a deep West top 3 right there. That's a deep top 3 in the West. In the Midwest, 1 is Tennessee, 2 is Kansas, but the 3 is Michigan. 1 is Duke, 2 is Michigan, 3 is LSU. I don't think LSU should be a 3. Since, honestly, I think LSU should be like a 4 or 5 or something. Look at that. Like an under the radar team. Well, maybe. I don't know. But they're 25th in 8 people, so I don't know. They had almost a loss to Missouri, so I don't know. I don't think they should be. I think they should be maybe like a 5 or 6. Maybe like Texas Tech. Take on Old Dominion. Maybe they'll be an Old Dominion spot. And his next bracket is after the Super Bowl, so I'm gonna deep dive. Watch the video and take the. He filmed. And talk about it on the West. Fine. Okay, his bracket. Updates after Super Bowl, like a little bit after Super Bowl. Yeah.
Super Bowl, right around
Yep, and right around the time when they said the Power 16, like the top 16 teams. That's right, the top 16 teams get picked by a selection committee. So let's deep dive the brackets. We have the East. Let's start with the East. And then we'll do the West. And we'll do the Midwest. And we'll start and the South. By East, Virginia would have to take a first one of Norfolk State. Or Prairie View. And because they're automatic qualifiers. AQs, which is basically AQ. Automatic qualifier. What? I'll just say AQ. Which is an automatic qualifier. You have Ole Miss and TCU. It's a good 8-9. That's like an under the wire 8-9 though. But yeah, Ole Miss should be an 8. But it should be a 9. TCU, yeah. Purdue would have to take on Hofstra. I don't even know what kind of Hofstra is. But Radford, I believe is also SoCon. I'm not sure, but they're an AQ. I don't know about the Big East. Iowa would have to take on the first winner of UCF and Butler. And then Houston would have to take the automatic qualifier Lazaro Valley Conference with Chicago. Syracuse and Texas. That would be a good first round matchup. Syracuse, Texas. Under the radar team matchups. Texas is definitely fine on Syracuse this year has fallen on the radar this year. Kentucky's taking on the AQ Princeton. Automatic qualifier Princeton. How the Ivy League. Michigan State would have to take on Weber State. The automatic qualifier for all the Big Sky so far. Mississippi State is taking on Washington on the Pac-12. Louisville is taking on Liberty, the automatic qualifier. Out of the ASUN. Iowa State would have to take on UC right out of the West. Out of the automatic qualifier out of the Big West. Buffalo would have to take on the first over the bank. Would have to take on the first 4 winner. Alabama, Indiana. Remember, Buffalo is not. Bowling Green is now considered a MAC qualifier out of the MAC. So Bowling Green could be the 14th seed in the MAC qualifier, but Buffalo could be the 6th seed and be the non-MAC qualifier. So, so. But I want to go back to something I mentioned. Houston has to take on Chicago. That's going to be under their team, like a Final Four team from last season, losing to Michigan in the Final Four. Now we take on a good, solid Houston team of the American. Would that be a good game or what? You don't see normally that happening, like Houston and Loyola Chicago, two teams from non-Power 5 conferences. They taking on each other in the first round. As like top seeds, you normally don't see happen. I mean, American's kind of more Power 5, more power conference, I guess you would see. Mountain West. It's not really that big of a power conference, but yeah. Then, I mean, they are. I guess you could say Mountain West is a power conference. Nevada certainly is. They'd have to take on George Mason, the 14th seed, Buffalo. And Buffalo would have to take in the first corner of Alabama, Indiana. And Indiana is slowly on the 11 line. Obviously, Indiana has tons of time left to improve their season. And Alabama has tons of time to improve their season as well. And you said the Big Ten had 10 teams. I do agree. The Big Ten was really stacked. But now we're finding some of the flaws that Big Ten teams have. Like Michigan State Purdue. We saw Michigan State's flaws in that one. Granted, it was at Purdue on the road. Michigan State was granted. But still, I had the flaws in that one. And then, Oklahoma would have taken a Minnesota team, the 7-10. That'd be good on the radar, 7-10. Minnesota is a good on the radar team. They just beat Iowa today, which is by 5 points. Good under the radar. It is November. It is January 27th. Excuse me, January 27th. I know I keep saying November, but I'm probably good. Right, but anyways, January 27th. And he gets this January 25th. Did he just? He did this video. And then Gonzaga, they can see CS Bakersfield. And I'm at qualifier. I don't know. CS Bakersfield's all whack, I believe. Or the Big West. I believe. Or something like that, I believe. And I'm at AQ. Duke is taking on Sam Houston State, AQ. And taking on RMU and AQ out of the Northeast Conference. And for both in first four positions. Nebraska. We have to take on UCF. The team is kind of trending downwards a little, but still, a good solid 8-9 matchup right there. That would be a good solid Old Dominion. Conference USA, EAQ, as of right now. Taking on Texas Tech. Kind of trending upwards. They're kind of stuck right now. Can't really trend anywhere. They just gotta keep winning. And I feel like Texas Tech is one of those positions where you gotta hope the pieces for it. You gotta hope you do good. Just gotta keep winning. You know, some teams near the top kind of fall to move up. I feel like they're kind of stuck in that 5, 6, 7 position, or 5 or 6 position for a bit. I feel like. I don't know. Marquette's slowly turning upward out of the Big East. They'd have to take on Matt Qualifier out. They'd have to take on Matt Qualifier. Texas State. Out of the Sun Belt. And AQ. Texas State out of the Sun Belt. Kansas State's taking Ohio State. Obviously, Ohio State's trending downward in the Big Ten, but with that good win they got over Nebraska, they needed a win. They just need any sort of win, and they got it. And then LSU would have to take on an out North LSU. I feel like that's a little too high, maybe a 4, but the way the strength of the SEC is, you gotta give it to them. No. They're able to compete in the SEC. And they'd have to take on AQ, Northern Kentucky, out of the Horizon League. Cincinnati is taking Florida State. Florida State is ACC. And they got a good win over Miami State. And ESPNU was a good big win from Cincinnati, though. Cincinnati, though, with a 7 seed. I feel like Cincinnati's one of those teams that are 18-3. Right, 18-3, but they're under the radar. And I feel like they're an under the radar team. Team do too. Cincinnati's like an under the radar team. I'm not being top 25, but they're a really good, solid school. They just are. Michigan is a good team, but they're slowly trending a little bit downwards due to loss over Wisconsin. They weren't going to let that knock them up pretty hard. They'd have taken South Dakota State, an AQ. And if you don't know what an AQ is, by the way, an AQ is a AMAT qualifier, which is basically if you win the tournament championship. Well, you have 32 Division I conferences, and all the smaller conferences in Division I have just AMAT qualifiers, which means one school, the tournament championship winner of that conference. Usually a lot of those smaller schools are shown like ESPN2, ESPNU, ESPN News. Tournament finals are, or CBS Sports Network. All the smaller schools all the smaller school men's basketball championship tournament finals are. And the winner of that game would move on to the NCAA tournament as an AQ or a MAC qualifier. Usually, though, if one school is doing really good and doesn't get the AQ, then there could be possibly for 2 bids. But it looks like South Dakota State is the only is the AQ out of the Summit League. And that's why I like ESPN, because they have ESPN 3 of smaller schools, ESPN Plus 2, some of those smaller schools, which I like. And I post a lot of that. You can follow my Instagram at Windows Water. It's at Windows Water. It's Windows Water on Instagram. Search that. And you'll find it. I'll follow you. Yeah. I just post a lot about men's basketball. I just post a lot of random stuff on there. They're kind of all better organized, but just post whatever, you know. Like the weather, funny pictures, like men's basketball stuff, men's women's basketball updates, you know, stuff like that. Just whatever I find interesting at that moment. And then, anyways, you have the number ones. You have the Midwest region now. You talk about number one seed. Let's see. It's again number 16 seed. There's the AQ of the MAAC Conference, the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, St. John's of the East. It's taking on NCC. That'd be a good 8-9 game. That would be a really good 8-9 game. Virginia is taking on a Murray State team. Murray State. I mean, AQ in there. More than likely an AQ in. I forget what conference they're in, but I have actually watched in the Ohio Valley Conference. Murray State would be an automatic qualifier in AQ in the Ohio Valley Conference. OVC. Maryland is taking on, we have to take on Stony Brook team, an automatic qualifier out of the America East. So some good representation of the America East. Whereas a 13, not bad, not bad. See, Wisconsin taking an 11 seed Watford, and I'm at qualifier out of the SoCon. Now you can't take 6-11 Wisconsin and Watford. I wouldn't be surprised if Watford upset Wisconsin in the first round. I wouldn't be surprised in that one. The way Watford's been playing, they get an 11 seed as an AQ bid. Her most smaller conference, the SoCon. It's not bad, not bad. North Carolina is a 3. Not surprising. But the way North Carolina plays. North Carolina is always one of those teams that fly under the radar. And North Carolina is always on TV. Like ESPN or something like that. Or CBS or Fox or whatever. But you just never really no one really hardly pays attention. No. North Carolina just pretty much flies on the radar a lot of the time, but they end up making it to the NCAA tournament every year. And they would take on the AQ out of the MAC. Bowling Green is considered the AQ in the MAC. So I'd bring 2 teams in the MAC. First time in a while since the 1990s. A long time. Auburn is taking on the Seton Hall squad. A good 7-10 matchup. A lot of people don't think about that as a good 7-10 matchup, but that is. They have a good 7-10. And you have Kansas taking on Bucknell. Which Bucknell would be an automatic qualifier in AQ. So we had, and this is just from memory, what conferences some of these are in. I did not look this up. Or about second place. Yeah. Just watch all men's basketball. So I know.
The time of the top 16 reveal from the men's basketball selection committee.
Yep. Hello. Whoa. And then yeah, but that's pretty much it. There's a lot of good matchups. Texas State's like a mid-major team. Like they're ranked like top 20 in like the mid-major, top 25 polls and mid-major schools. Or what are they considered mid-majors? And they deserve like a top 20 ranking in the mid-major poll. I do. They are just a really good solid team. And after Super Bowl, and you get another review. Like when I go a little bit after the selection committee does their top 25 reveal. The selection committee does the top 16 teams reveal. In the NCAA tournament, with their top 16 reveal. As of right now, who would be top 16 teams in the tournament? So after that, and after the Super Bowl, and Cats is gonna do it. So I'll be next time. I'll update you on the NCAA bracket for the men's basketball. I'll still update you on some games we're playing on at Winners Water. Some videos, so what scores and so far in games they're playing right now. But this is the next big bracket review about when they do a March Madness bracket reveal. They do it live on CBS. It's February 9th. That'll be a big bracket reveal. I'm tuning in that one. I'm tuning in that. But I don't think I can. Oh, I think my team's playing Wisconsin playing Michigan on Fox, so I can't. I'll probably, actually, you know what? I've got my two devices. I'll turn on my phone, and I'll watch the bracket committee on my computer, on my phone, on my TV, and I'll watch. And on my laptop watch Michigan, Wisconsin. On that going without sound. Just doing this real quick. But that'll be going February, so that'll be 50 days from Selection Sunday. So look at that quick. Actually, on was the 25th. How many days was the 25th from Selection Sunday? About 50 days from Selection Sunday. 1. How many days was 25th from Selection Sunday? 9, 15, 18. No, 9, 23. So, 23. 43. 50. Yeah, that's about right. 50 days from Sunday. And we have 49, 48. So we have about 47 days till Selection Sunday. So, yeah. So, yeah. And then the next one after the Super Bowl will be. The next one when they do it live on CBS will be. 44, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. So it'll be 5 weeks from till Selection Sunday. And then Fox under 3. And then it'll be before their it'll be before 12:30 Eastern, 1 Eastern. It'll be before the game. They have the SEC and CS game, men's basketball game, before their golf coverage, for their third round golf coverage. And they have third and fourth round golf coverage. They normally have. And then it'll be Kentucky and Mississippi State. So tuning in that one. It'll be 3 days. Andy Cats will probably make an appearance on that, I'd assume. And I'll also assume Andy Cats will make. I thought Andy Cats was on like this, was on Fox Day or something, basketball game. He's like a silent part. Isn't he? That's pretty cool. But I'm assuming he'll be on CBS for the March Madness bracket update special. I'd assume he'll be doing that live there. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool as well.